Dylan Bulldogs with another video. And tonight we will be doing a reaction to the brand new SML Universe video. And this one is SML Universe How Long Will Jeffy's Prison Sentence Be? Let's see and find out what this will be about. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want us to react to next. Hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever we upload posts and go live on Dylan Bulldogs. So yeah, now let's see and find out what this will be about. 3, 2, 1, let's find out what this will be about. Let's go.
Jeffy is by far the biggest menace
Kinda true, don't know.
in SML. From destroying private property to first-degree murder.
Oh, look at this kid, he's about to get creamed!
And even straight-up war crimes. But in all of its
SML movie, Jeffy the President.
degeneracy, Jeffy has never faced the appropriate punishment for all of it, usually getting away completely scot-free. But what if he didn't? In this video, we'll look over what Jeffy's prison sentence would actually look like. And let's just say the final number is crazier than I ever expected. But let's start with one of Jeffy's first and most tame crimes, in Jeffy's bad word. And the crime he commits in this video comes up after Mario has had enough of Jeffy swinging around the F-slur like it's nothing. So he spanks Jeffy, which causes Jeffy to accuse Mario of R-wording him.
911, what's the emergency? Mr. Police Officer, man, my daddy raped me. What's the emergency? Mr. Police Officer, man, my daddy raped me. What?
A serious accusation like that can carry up to 6 months in jail for intentionally perverting the course of justice. Sheesh. And to make it even worse, Mario ended up getting arrested for this false accusation. So yeah, it's not looking good for Jeffy so far. The next crime we're gonna look at is in Jeffy Goes to the Zoo. In this video, Mario gets the genius idea to take Jeffy to the zoo, which results in him scaring the animals, causing a giraffe to break his neck, and crawling into the frickin' gorilla pen.
Jeffy! Oh my God!
These are all pretty terrible things to do, but the last one specifically actually enters criminal territory. In all zoos, there is a clear sign telling people not to go into the animal enclosures, but Jeffy intentionally ignored that and went into Harambe's pen. Therefore, this would be classified as second-degree trespassing, which carries a sentence of up to 1 year in prison. But the next incident we're gonna look at somehow gets even worse. In SML movie Happy Merry Christmas, Santa comes over to deliver presents to the SML house, where he sees that Jeffy is still awake. He tells Jeffy to go to bed, but this is where all hell breaks loose. Jeffy proceeds to jump off the balcony and sumo slam Santa.
Surprise, Santa! Oh.
What was that?
Oh, shit! Get up! Get out of here! Run, Santa!
Which takes him straight to the ground. But that's not the end of it. Jeffy then baits Santa to go outside of the house, locks him out, and then steals his sack of presents. This is first-degree robbery at its finest, considering the fact that Santa's sack often contains millions, if not billions of dollars worth of presents. Jeffy would be looking at up to 30 years in prison. Jeffy just can't seem to help himself, because in SML movie The Substitute Teacher, the bad behavior continues. Cody's mom is teaching the class, while Jackie Chu is away, and she is not getting along with Jeffy, as she repeatedly gets pelted with spitballs and apples. But this is taken to a whole nother level, when Jeffy takes a globe from the top of the cabinet and lobs it, hitting Judy straight in the face.
Pineapple under
Hitting Jeffy with another year in prison. Now, we've seen Jeffy harm a lot of humans, but in SML movie Jeffy's Pet, we find out that no species is safe from Jeffy. In this video, Jeffy gets a fish, which he proceeds to name...
What are you gonna name him? Pee-pee Suck!
Which he quickly takes a liking to. However, this relationship does not last, with Jeffy eating the fish alive. You might think that that's enough trauma for one video, but then Mario and Rosalina think it's a great idea to buy Jeffy a hamster, which goes about as well as you would expect.
Jeffy, where's Melvin? Jeffy?
If a whole face was a pee-pee, he sucked the hell out of that pee-pee. No, can't.
Is it in your mouth? Open your mouth, Jeffy.
Although Jeffy does vomit him out, this is still very clearly animal abuse, and would get him 1 year in prison. But that's not it, because since he killed Pee Pee Suck 1 as well, his sentence would be raised by another year. In this next video, Jeffy the rapper, Jeffy, well, becomes a rapper. But being a rapper comes with the rapper lifestyle. Immediately, he starts committing crimes like shooting an old lady and stealing a CC's gift card, which has to be the worst crime of them all. He then shows Mario the new friend he got and proceeds to slap her, which
Okay.
gets him taken away by the police. Now, usually, I would have to actually calculate how long Jeffy would go to jail for, but this video was one of the rare occasions where Jeffy actually goes to prison. So Jeffy, for committing that murder, larceny, and domestic violence, spends a grand total of 4 months in prison. That can't be right. Well, I think Brooklyn Guy actually has a pretty good explanation.
Oh, no, he's not going to go to jail for life. You see, he's famous, so he's probably going to serve a few months at most.
To be honest, that's probably the most realistic thing he's ever said on the show. At this point, Jeffy has gone full-on Ted Bundy serial killer mode, committing his first murder against an innocent old lady. But this sinister side of Jeffy is on full display in SML movie The Unalive Body. In this video, Mario goes to take Jeffy outside in his car, but Jeffy just couldn't keep his hands to himself and starts forcing the steering wheel, causing Mario to accidentally hit a homeless man. Mario goes to check the body and sees that it's not moving. Yeah, he's dead. Mario has no idea what to do and brings him into the house. Eventually, Rosalina comes to the house and finds the body, which leads Jeffy to tie her up with Scotch tape.
Get you tape. Grab tape.
Your story stolen from you. If you seek to reclaim it, rise.
Get you tape. Grab tape. Daddy, grab tape. Scotch tape, Jeffy.
Mario says that they have to cut the body up and throw it in the ocean. However, it's revealed that the homeless guy isn't dead, so that means Jeffy is free to go. Right? Well, not exactly. You see, Jeffy still kidnapped his mom, lied to a police officer, and was about to saw a guy in half, so he's definitely not in the clear. In fact, totaling all this up would get him a whopping 35 years in prison, 15 for the kidnapping, and since he was trying to get rid of human remains, he would be given the maximum sentence for tampering with evidence, which is 20 years, since Jeffy didn't know that the homeless man was dead. Jeffy Gets Bullied will be the next video we look at, and to be honest, the crimes he committed here were completely justified. This is because Bully Bill just wouldn't quit making fun of Jeffy. Jeffy doesn't take too kindly to this either, so he beats the life out of him, causing Jeffy to get yelled at by the teacher.
The characters that one of them that deserves it. Nope.
You want to fix it for me? Hey, just like that.
He is forced to apologize to Bully, who, even in his beat-up state, cannot help himself.
Someone forced me to apologize to someone. Nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I ain't doing that. Fuck that.
And talks even more crap, which earns him another ass beating from Jeffy. Jackie Chu is fed up with Jeffy's fighting, but Bully won't quit it, so Mario and Rosalina have the idea to attach a camera to Jeffy, which records all of Bully's, well, bullying. They give the camera to Jackie Chu, well, not before beating the crap out of Bully, for a third time.
What are you filming? A day in the life of a retard?
This time I'm gonna kill you,
Although Bully was 100% asking for someone to beat him up, to this degree, for just
He really was.
making fun of someone is still a crazy crime, and this would warrant 50 years in prison for 3 counts of aggravated assault. Crazy. Now, it's become an annual tradition for Jeffy to terrorize Santa, and in this next video, Jeffy's Bad Christmas, he does just that. In this video, Santa doesn't give Jeffy any gifts for Christmas, but Jeffy is not having any of that.
Take that, Santa Claus!
So Jeffy, along with Junior and Cody, teleport Santa to the house and tie him up, saying that they'll only let him go if he gives Jeffy a toy. But Santa does not budge. He tries escaping multiple times, with Jeffy catching and beating him up every time. Jeffy rants about why Santa won't give him a toy when Santa starts to choke on cookies, which causes him to perform the Heimlich maneuver and save Santa, to which Santa thanks him and says that he'll get a present. However, Santa times he's going
Hang on.
40 years in the slammer. Jeffy's crime him to perform the Heimlich maneuver and save Santa, to which Santa thanks him and says that he'll get a present. However, Santa pulls a
That was fucked up, Santa, no cap.
fast one and escapes back to the North Pole. This is clear-cut kidnapping. Plus, since Jeffy asks for presents as a ransom and assaults him multiple times, he's going 40 years in the slammer. Jeffy's crimes aren't just limited to violence, though, as he also steals a lot of money in Jeffy the Rapper, too. Jeffy and Mario need $6,000 to pay Mario's house payment. So Jeffy, after losing a rap battle, steals $10,000 from Tyrone.
Oh, Dad, I got this. What? $10,000? Yep. Where'd you get that at, Jeffy? Oh, I stole it off the pile of money.
This would yield about 4 years in prison for theft. But what about the crimes that Jeffy did in Jeffy's Taco Tuesday? In this video, Jeffy really wants to get tacos, but Mario says no. Eventually, the gang get the money and buy tacos from a completely normal looking location.
Excuse me, sir.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
However, Junior and Cody discover that the tacos are actually bombs, and Cody goes to tell Mario and Jeffy before they eat them. Jeffy then gets really mad and throws the taco in anger, causing it to explode. This would definitely qualify as reckless endangerment, and would earn him about 2 years in prison. You might have thought that after Jeffy obliterated Bully and Jeffy gets bullied, he may, chill out and not get beaten. But of course, he doesn't, and keeps talking crap to Jeffy. In SML movie, Jeffy gets expelled. And let's just say he gets destroyed again. But this time, Bully Bill actually presses charges and gets Jeffy expelled from school, with Brooklyn Guy giving Jeffy an ankle monitor that would explode if Jeffy went outside. Jeffy spends the day inside until Bully Bill comes to the front door to talk more crap. But little did he know this would be his greatest mistake, because Jeffy gives Bully Bill the
Today I have the snack box from Universal Yums, and this one is from Korea. There's so much to choose from. I'm more of a salty person, so I'm gonna start with these. Well, these are
because Jeffy gives Bully Bill the ankle monitor, which causes him to blow up.
I took the bracelet off and I put it on the bully. He exploded, Daddy.
Jeffy would be charged with first-degree murder, giving him his first life sentence of the video.
He deserves it, no cap.
If you've watched
Bully Bill, not Jeffy. Bully Bill deserves it, no
this
cap.
far into the video, you know that Jeffy is seriously mentally disturbed in multiple ways. And this is made clear in SML movie Jeffy's Imaginary Friend. In this video, Jeffy is tasked with making a new species with Play-Doh for a school assignment. However, Jeffy's Play-Doh creation actually comes to life and befriends Jeffy. Good for him. But it's revealed that Jeffy's new friend is actually a figment of his imagination. He starts to tell Jeffy to do some really messed up stuff, like to kill Mario. At school, Jackie Chu gives Jeffy an F, which he gets really upset by, but his new imaginary friends tell him to throw a chair at him. Jeffy, scared of what his new friend could do to him if he says no, gives in and throws the chair at Jackie Chu.
Throw your chair at him.
But I'll get in trouble.
Do it. All right, Crass. I hope you all enjoyed working on your Play-Doh project.
Usually, an assault like this could yield a decade in prison, but due to Jeffy's clear schizophrenia, the sentence would be lowered to around 2 years in a psychiatric facility. Jeffy's next criminal act is in SML movie Jeffy's Drone. Jeffy gets really bored of his toys and asks Mario to get him a drone. Mario reluctantly agrees, and Jeffy starts flying the drone inside of the house, which, let's just say, does not go well. Mario tells him to fly the drone outside the house, which Jeffy actually listens, but a bit too well, because he flew the drone higher and higher until he hit a plane engine, You might think this would lead to Jeffy getting hundreds of years in prisons for all the lives that he killed, but surprisingly, Brooklyn Guy the pilot managed to land the plane safely in a field. Jeffy would certainly get a massive fine for the damage to the plane, but in terms of prison time, he would only get 1 year in prison. SML movie Invisible Jeffy is the next video which we'll look at, and Jeffy gets full-on freaky in this video. Jeffy is nervous about giving a speech at school, so Mario gives Jeffy a pair of glasses, which supposedly makes him invisible. Jeffy then takes these glasses and straight up turns into Diddy, slapping girls on the ass, watching them undress, and taking pictures of them going to the bathroom. This level of sexual harassment would land Jeffy 2 years in prison. But now, let's go back to Jeffy attacking Bully Bill. In this next video, Jeffy's backpack. In this video, Jeffy doesn't have a backpack, which Bully Bill, to no one's surprise, starts mocking him. Jeffy then starts beating up Bully Bill, which gets him sent home. Bully Bill tries to press charges, but Brooklyn Guy could not be bothered. That's the end of it, right? Well, no. Mario gives Jeffy a Minecraft bag, to which Bully Bill bullies him again when Jeffy pulls out a Minecraft sword and starts attacking him.
Then I crafted in Minecraft using obsidian and Barney hugs.
You can't have that at school.
Yes, I can.
Ow! Don't hit me!
You didn't like it?
Finally, Jeffy goes to school with his new Jeffy backpack, which of course causes Bully Bill to bully him again. Jeffy then goes into his backpack and shoots freaking lasers at him, which Bully Bill blocks with his bulletproof backpack. This is another 3 assault charges, which would give him yet another 50 years in prison. But now, let's talk about the crimes he did in SML movie Goodman's credit card. In this video, Goodman goes to collect Mario's house payment and accidentally leaves his credit card. Junior and Cody then take their credit card and buy a bunch of stuff. They give it to Jeffy, who buys thousands and thousands of V-Bucks.
All right, Jeffy, $10,000 worth of V-Bucks for you and $10,000 worth of V-Bucks for me. Oh yeah, Junior, this is so PP.
This would usually only get a fine, but since it's 10,000 whole dollars, Jeffy would spend about a year in prison. It's been a while since Jeffy has had an animal-related crime, so let's end that streak and look at Jeffy's pet tiger. In this video, Jeffy sees a commercial for a tiger sale, which then Jeffy begs Mario to get. Mario tries to trick Jeffy with an orange cat, but Jeffy ain't buying any of that, so Mario goes to actually buy him the tiger. But predictably, the tiger then proceeds to cause havoc and even eat someone.
Little cutie, can I pet him?
Sure.
In America, it's illegal to have certain exotic animals without a permit, and since a tiger is not only an exotic, but very dangerous animal that literally killed someone, an exotic, but very dangerous animal that literally killed someone, Jeffy would definitely get the maximum 7-year sentence for smuggling an exotic animal. You didn't think we'd get away from Jeffy stealing for too long, did you? Because in Jeffy and Junior's big heist, Jeffy hits Bowser's prized Charlie signed underwear with ravioli. Jeffy and Junior both knew they would get pulverized by Bowser if he finds out, so they put the underwear in the wash, but this causes the signature to completely disappear. So Jeffy and Junior have to trick Charlie into re-signing the underwear. They first try asking him, but it doesn't work and Charlie takes back the underwear. So then Jeffy and Junior come back in disguise as a married couple and steal back the underwear. Then they come as TV executives asking Charlie to sign a deal for Charlie and Friends in Spanish.
Number 2, in your pants.
In my pants?
In your pants. Yeah, Charlie and Friends 2. Actually, Charlie and Friends Dose.
Dose.
Yeah, it's gonna air on Telemundo.
Telemundo.
Even though Charlie is kind of suspicious as to why a pair of underwear would be used as a contract, he still signs it. The level
Okay.
of identity fraud would lead to about 2 years in prison. Although he didn't impersonate someone real, he did defraud Charlie into signing something, so add another 2 years. Next up is Jeffy's speeding ticket. This video starts with Mario wanting to take Jeffy to school, but being sick, he can't. Jeffy needs to go to school, so when Mario lets Jeffy drive to school, this goes about as well as you could expect, with him getting pulled over multiple times. When Jeffy goes back home, Mario asks him if everything went alright. But when he asks Jeffy if he got a ticket, well...
You didn't wreck it? You didn't hit anybody? You didn't run anybody over? You didn't get a speeding ticket? Wait, Jeffy, why are you making that face? Jeffy, did you get a speeding ticket?
Brooklyn guy comes over to the house, which reveals that Jeffy got 45 speeding tickets and a traffic violation. This causes Brooklyn guy to take Jeffy to jail. But after seeing how sad Mario got when he let Jeffy go, you might think that that was enough crime for one video. But Brooklyn guy lets Jeffy go on the condition that they pay off the tickets by the end of the day. To which Mario decides the only thing they can do is rob a store. Mario and Jeffy break in, empty the cash register, obscure the cameras, and then hide out in the freezer to get a grand total of a whopping $10. The entire sentence Jeffy would receive is around 5 years for the tickets and around 2 years for the robbery, for a total of 7 years. In President Jeffy, Jeffy runs as the Democratic candidate for the presidential race. The public are swayed by his amazing campaign promises.
You should vote for me for president because if I was president, I would ban all school. No kid would ever have to go to school ever again.
And he gets elected. Jeffy is then given the nuclear football by Brooklyn guy, which he then proceeds to use to nuke every green bean factory. This would be the largest casualty mass murder in history, and is so bad that the International Criminal Court would have to get involved because this is a violation of the Geneva Convention, meaning that yes, this is Jeffy's first war crime, and this would garner him 8 billion life sentences. In Jeffy's anger management, Jeffy poops in the sink of the school, causing Jackie Chu to freak out.
Ding, ding, ding!
Are those boxing gloves?
Night, night.
Jeffy makes a drawing to make fun of Jackie Chu, but then Bully snitches on him. Jeffy then gets out boxing gloves and beats the life out of Bully, which will get him another assault charge. But don't think Jeffy's gonna get away with his crimes that easy, because his crimes sure do follow him into the current SML channel. In SML movie Jeffy the Boxer, in this video, Jeffy tries to fight Floyd Mayweather, but he has no clout. So to gain that clout, he randomly beats up 34 people. This would already alone get a large sentence, but he then proceeds to knock out everyone who watched the video.
Oh! You just got knocked out! You just got knocked out! That's like $1 million and oh. That's like $1 million or $2 million and oh. However many views this video got, that's how many people Jeffy just knocked out.
Ironically, this is the most viewed video on the SML channel, at 57 million views. Each assault would give him 2 years, so 57 million counts would yield 114 million years in prison. But on Jeffy's 17th birthday, Jeffy wants a completely normal birthday gift of a Taco Bell sign, which they actually steal. This would get him around 1 year in prison due to how expensive the sign must have been for Taco Bell. In Jeffy Goes to Juvie, Jackie Chu gives Jeffy an axe for woodshop. But this goes just about as well as you'd expect, as Jeffy does his best Shining impression and buries the axe deep into Bully's head.
Teacher, can I see the nurse? Is that an axe in your head? Yeah. Class, make sure you be careful with the tools.
And he also makes a gun out of wood. In school, this would lead to a sentence of around 10 years. In SML movie The School Bus, Jeffy and the other kids are tormented.
Let's tell the freaking world.
We get to watch TV and get them something new.
Every day.
Oh.
There we go.
I need all the time I can get.
This would lead to a sentence of around 10 years. In SML movie The School Bus, Jeffy and the other kids are tormented by the bus driver, who is Brooklyn guy's mom, Babs. Eventually, after torturing the students, Jeffy has enough and hijacks the bus, taking everyone home.
Bet me $5 I won't steal this bus. Bet. Oh man, how do I drive this thing? Let's listen to this baby purr. You guys ready to go home? No school for us today.
This crime would normally carry a sentence of around 5 years, but since all the passengers are minors, he would get 15 years. Despite getting into so many crimes, we never actually see Jeffy in court until Jeffy's penny. In this video, Jeffy tests the theory that if you were to throw a penny off the Empire State Building and hit someone, the person would die. The penny actually does go down and hit someone. They don't die, but he does press charges against Jeffy.
All right.
Ow! What? Hey! me!
This leads to a long legal battle, to which Jeffy loses. But instead of paying the money, they throw the penny at the judge, who gets knocked to the ground and immediately sentences both of them to death. It's crazy that Jeffy has committed so many crimes, but this is his first death sentence. But in Jeffy's adult Happy Meal, the gang go out and get the McDonald's adult Happy Meal, even though they are minors, which is the first crime in the video. But the real crime comes when the cops try to pull over Jeffy for having an expired tag. Instead of pulling over, he speeds away to evade Brooklyn guy.
Pull over! No, Junior, I can outrun him! What? No, pull over!
Mm-hmm. Also, getting an adult Happy Meal when you're not an adult is not a crime, okay? Badookie.
And Joseph pulls out a gun to shoot him. And then finally, they just straight up kidnap Brooklyn guy for ransom.
But if you snitch, I'll let you go.
This would lead to a 45-year sentence for Jeffy. Jeffy's crime spree, though, is only exacerbated when he gets a car.
Welcome.
Hello. Do I have to say? Alexa.
Mm-hmm.
And we can see this in Jeffy's hit and run. And Jeffy gets arrested. In Jeffy's hit and run, Jeffy takes Junior to pull hose and accidentally hits Patrick. Instead of checking up on him, he just casually drives off.
This car's gonna help me do it! Woo!
Hi.
Wanna go live?
I will later. I'm reacting to something now.
Huh?
I'm reacting to something now.
It's breaking up. I can't really hear or understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Alexa, hang on.
What, Jeffy, what was that noise? Oh, no, Junior, just keep singing! Jeffy is trying to... I think you hit something.
This would get Jeffy around a year in prison.
Hey.
Private caller. Private caller.
Call from Raina, the Window Queen Raina. It's Raina, the Window Queen Raina.
Alexa, pick up. Hi. Okay. Hang on.
Which wouldn't be a problem until he gets into the car and starts driving. So is only... spree, though, is only exacerbated when he gets a car. And we can see this in Jeffy's hit and run. And Jeffy gets arrested. In Jeffy's hit and run, Jeffy takes Junior to pull hose and accidentally hits Patrick. Instead of checking up on him, he just casually drives off.
This car's gonna help me do it. Woo! What, Jeffy, what was that noise? Oh, no, Junior, just keep singing. Jeffy is trying to... I think you hit something.
This would get Jeffy around a year in prison, because there didn't seem to be any lasting injuries on Patrick. And Jeffy gets arrested. Jeffy drinks a ton of root beer and starts to act really drunk, which wouldn't be a problem until he gets into the car and starts driving around pretending to be drunk. Although this wouldn't get him a DUI, he would still get around a year in prison for reckless driving. Jeffy's assaulting continues in the hockey game. In this video, Junior and Cody face Joseph and Jeffy in hockey. Jeffy doesn't seem to understand the rules of hockey, though, and beats the life out of Junior and Cody with his stick.
Do it right now! Bring it up! Bring it up!
This would get him around 20 years in prison for assault with a deadly weapon. I mean, he even put Cody in a wheelchair, come on. Now, we've seen Jeffy do some unspeakable things, but none amount to the sheer destruction caused in the spy balloon. In this video, Jeffy and Cody play with a toy rocket and accidentally shoot down a Chinese spy balloon. This gets them labeled as national heroes, and they all get medals of honor. However, they didn't tell the military chief that it was all an accident. This causes the chief to believe that the trio were actually the goats at missile defense, which causes them to fire the entire actual missile defense team, thinking Junior, Jeffy, and Cody are enough. This lie entirely backfires when China sends a nuke to San Francisco, and since the trio have no idea what to do, the nuke hits and kills everyone in San Francisco.
A nuclear ballistic missile has hit San Francisco. The death toll is in the millions. We believe it was shot by the Chinese.
Junior, we just got everyone in San Francisco killed.
This means that Jeffy would have 827,000 manslaughter charges. This would lead to around 1 million years added to Jeffy's sentence. In Jeffy Plays GTA 6, Jeffy puts on a VR headset, thinking he's playing GTA 6 in VR. But really, he isn't, and instead is just committing crimes in real life. In this crime spree, he hijacks the Lambo, hits Goodman, kills a small child, blows up a policeman and their police car with a grenade launcher, and steals a tank from a military base.
Ha ha ha! How are you gonna beat a tank?
Is that a tank? Where'd he get a tank?
From your mom's house! Take this!
Oh my god!
This is Jeffy's second war crime, as stealing any sort of weapon from military bases is a big no-no. And that weapon being a tank, yeah, Jeffy's completely cooked. Usually, it would be a nightmare to try to calculate what the sentence for that crime would be. But fortunately, Judge Poopy does that for us by sentencing Jeffy to life in prison. In SML movie The Ancient Egg, Cody tells the trio and Jeffy about a secret Mayan dirt farm, which has a magical egg buried within. The boys get to the farm, where they try to find the egg, but it is way too big to dig up on their own. This is until Jeffy comes with his excavator and absolutely tears up the ground, to which they actually find their egg.
Whoa, dude, that's sick!
However, it's revealed that the excavator was actually Brooklyn guys, which Jeffy hijacked. This would get Jeffy another 5 years in prison. Come on. Jeffy's crimes also extend to the freaking environment, as seen in SML movie Jeffy's Forest Fire. In this video, Junior, Joseph, and Jeffy get the great idea to light a bent firework in the woods in a dry season. Cody tells them that this is a really stupid idea, which the trio don't listen and light the fireworks anyway. This causes a massive forest fire, which kills a bunch of animals and totally eviscerates the woods.
Stay back, stay back! Oh, dude!
Oh, it hit the tree.
Dude! We just started a forest fire! Let's get out of here!
This would lead to another 6 months being added to his sentence. In Jeffy the Wrestler, Jeffy wins the chance to fight the #1 wrestler, Bone Crusher. Everyone thinks he's gonna lose, but when he actually gets in the ring, he goes Hulk mode on him and pummels Bone Crusher, who tells him that the whole wrestling thing is fake. But Jeffy doesn't believe him and keeps beating him so badly that he dies. But that isn't the end of it, because at Bone Crusher's funeral, Jeffy takes Bone Crusher's body out of the casket and starts beating it up, thinking he's faking being dead.
I don't believe he's dead! Oh, dear God! The horror! The horror!
This is still not it, because afterwards, Jeffy extorts money from Bone Crusher's parents, and then jaywalks to try to evade the cops. This would give Jeffy another life sentence for murder, plus all the other bad stuff. Jeffy's crazy crimes continue in Jeffy's traffic light. In this video, Jeffy takes the Skeeter Boys to McDonald's, but when he comes back, he runs a red light. Jeffy really doesn't want his parents to find this out, so he was mortified when he realizes that there may be a red light camera. In order to evade justice, he steals the traffic light and takes it back home. Not only is this a massive crime, but it gets worse when this causes a mass casualty car crash where the traffic light was supposed to be. This would give a 7-year sentence for Jeffy. In the Rudolph problem, Santa tries to deliver toys on his own after Rudolph died. The first house he went to is Jeffy's, who is upset at Santa and has a massive Star Wars duel with him.
You will try. Yeah! Yeah!
This accumulates in Santa slicing up Jeffy and leaving him to die. Even though Jeffy did lose the fight, he still intended to kill Santa with a deadly weapon, which would get him 48 extra years in prison. Nice. But the final video we're gonna look at is Jeffy Goes to Epic Universe, and perhaps it has the largest prison sentence for Jeffy. In this video, Jeffy and Marvin go to Epic Universe in Universal Studios, and in the park they see a very familiar pipe, which they were about to go into until Brooklyn Guy scolds them.
Huh, Jeffy, I wonder what's inside that green pipe-looking thing.
I don't know, Danny. Let's go check it out.
Oh, let's go.
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
Apparently, it's not only illegal, but the worst crime in the SML universe to reference anything related to Mario or Nintendo. This gives Marvin and Jeffy an astounding 10 billion consecutive life sentences, which totals up to 800 billion years in prison. So this is Jeffy's full prison sentence. He's really gonna have to start drinking his milk if he wants to get through this. But if you want to free my boy Jeffy, subscribe.
Okay. So that will be the end of the reaction. If you like the reaction, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want us to act next. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you get notified when we upload, post, go live on Dayton Dolls. Until next time, Dayton Dolls, and we are out.